Now let us see the problem number 4. Okay, and really that is also very important. Okay, so sometimes the interviewer will ask you, can you print this type of the patterns? So what you have to do is, you have to think like, okay, this is the row and this is the columns, we have to increment it, and we have to print first time 1 1 2, like in the previous sections I have already discussed here. Okay, but let me write. Okay, what you have to do is first time row, so row is what? 1, so print 1 times. If row is 2, print 2 times 2. If row is 3, print 3 times. Okay, if row is 4, print 4 times. If it row is 5, print 5 times. That is only, right? So every times you have to print the row. There is no column, but with the help of the column only you have to print the row. So what we can do is, let me go here. Okay, and Eclipse, and what I'm going to do is, this is the pattern 3, I'm going to write pattern 4. Okay, so let me copy and paste here, and I will give the name called pattern 4. And what I'm doing is, here everything is same, nothing I will change here. I equal to 1, I less than equal to 5, and I plus plus. J equal to 1, j less than equal to I, it will go up to I only, and every time I will print what? J. But no, I will print I, because I have to print only row, not column. And if I show you, you can shock or maybe surprise. Okay, that is much simple. 1 1 2 2 3 3, I have already show you. Okay, for solving this code, if you go to the any website like Coding Ninja, and you can write a code here very easily. So what we can do here is, simply we have a n. Okay, and this is the reverse triangle, reverse number triangle. So Aryan and his friend are very fond of the pattern for a given integer's end, and they want to make the reverse n triangle. Okay, for example, if n equal to 3, we have to print something like that. No, this is the questions we have to do, I think. Okay, Sam is making a triangle. This is the topic like triangle, we have to make it, and Sam is making a triangle pointing to a math project, and n dimensional triangles we have to represent it by the lower triangles of the patterns filled with the integer representing of the row numbers for every value of n. Help Sam to print the corresponding triangles only. So if it is 3 1 2 2 3 3, this is the examples we have to do. Okay, so what we can do, we have already n, we already have a n. So what we can do, we can write for int I equal to 1. It's very simple. And I less than equal to what? N, and I plus plus. Okay, then what we can do here? Here we can write for again, and right now int j equal to 1, and j less than equal to what? I, because we have to print 1 by 1. If you see the example here. Okay, up to I only we have to print, and we have to write j plus plus. Okay, open s out, so it will not work here. So we have to write system dot out dot print. Okay, and inside the print, what we can do, we have to print column, no, row. So we can write here I, not j. Okay, and then after we have to print next line, so we can write system dot out dot print. Okay, ln. Okay, that's it. Okay, if you see this code, let me run it. So if I run this, you can see the code. Oh my god, one is wrong. What is wrong? Let me see. Because if you do wrong, then only you understood the better way, like what is the issue and why it's not working. So if you see here, what is the wrong? You can see here the 3 only they have given. What is this one? 1 only they have given. So that case is pass. Okay, but if you see here, other test case is not pass. So if you go to the problem, your test case, so let me minimize it. Okay, and let's me go to the problem. So if you see the problems here, what they are doing, they are printing 1 1 2 with a space, but we have not given the space. So what we can do, we can give the space, right? If we have not given, we have to give the space. Simple. So what we can do, we can write here plus and a space, that's it. And again if you run it, let's see what will happen. All test cases pass and you can submit it easily. So make sure here you have to manage the space also. If you not write the proper space handling, then might be you face lots of the issue and you are not able to do. You have to ask with someone else, and that is not a good. You have to think where is the space, where is not the space, each and everything. Okay, done. Let me go to the second question. So what is our second question is, if you see here, right, let me go this side. So this is our fifth question. So let me go and see the fifth question. What fifth question is saying? Just reverse. So what we are doing right now, we are printing 1 2 2 3 3 3 4 4 4 5 5 like that only. Now what we have to do is, if row 1 you have to print how many star? So 5 star, right? If row 2, how many star? 4 star. So row 1, so for example we have given n equal to 5. Okay, so what we can do, if it is row 1, you have to print 5 times. Okay, 5 minus 0, which is I. Okay, 5 minus 0, so what is 5 times it will print 5 star, right? If it is second row, what will happen? 5 minus 2, 5 minus 2. Here if it is first row, 1 we can minus it. Okay, and we can minus it to 1 here, and we can print 4 times, right? I'm correct? Yeah, correct. But we can change the if conditions, so it will satisfy, no issue. So it will print the 4 times. So for 5 minus 1, it is 4 times, that is correct, no issue in that. Okay, if 5 minus 2, it will 3, so we have to print 3 times stars, right? 4 times. If it is 3, you have to 5 minus 3. If it is 4, 5 minus 4. If it is 5, 5 minus 5, which is 0. So 0 is also one value. So we have to print 1 star here, you have to 2 star, here we have to print 3 star. So like that. So this one we have to minus on the end while printing. So this is what row. Let's go to the questions and let's see. So if you see here, this is our pattern 4. Let me copy and make it pattern 5. Okay, and what we have to print? We have to print the star. So let me give the 5, and this one will start with the I equal to 1 value and I equal to 5. That is fine, no issue. But here, while starting with, we have to print 5 star. So here we can't give I. What we can give? N. What is the n we have? So n is nothing but 5, and 5 minus, every time we have to do a minus by I, and then we have to print what? A star, right, with a space. Correct? That's it only. And if you make it, let me go here and give the 5, save it and run. Okay, so in the reverse order it will print. So it will print it 4 times. Okay, but we don't want 4 times, we have want 5 times. If it is 5, so what we can do? We can do here 0, right? So if you go with the 0, definitely it will print the 5 times. Okay, 5. Oh my god, it's printed as 6 star, not 5 star. Okay, but I want 5, so I have given 1. Okay, and this one is also start with the 1. So if it is 1, so 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, so they are doing the minus. 5 minus 1, it is 4 times only. Okay, so this one we have to make with the 0. Correct? That is also quite similar, right? 3 and 2, 5, 2, 5, 2, 5 and 1. So like that we can do. If you don't want to give the star, don't give it, don't give the space. So you can see like that. Okay, this is the patterns, and this only patterns we are looking at, right? Correct? So this is the 5. So based on the row only we have to do the minus. So what we can do, let's resolve it, this issue also. So here if you see the same problems, which is n equal to 3, so we have to print the 3 times. If n equal to 4, we have to print the 4 times with space only. Okay, so what we can do, let's write the code here. While writing a code, let's me do the paste here. So same code, right, but with a space we have to go. So what we can do, we can paste here, and let me go this side, and this is the next line, and they want a space. Let me run this. So once I run this code, you can see here error. Okay, expected something, but they are not giving. Okay, let me see what is the issue. So this is the open, this is the close, and this is the extra we have copied. Correct? So sometimes if you get any syntax error, you have to check it. And if you see all the test cases fail, why? Because I have blindly copied and I have pasted here the code. Okay, but I have not changed it. N equal to 5. So we have to change here n. This is the n. What is this one? This one is also n. Okay, numbers of iterations. We have to make sure those also. Okay, and now if you see, all those test cases are passed, and you can submit it easily. Right, once you submit, you can see the what is the output. Okay, so our test is passed and we are able to do it. How it's happened? So basically we have started with 1, but while printing we have to print the 5 times. So every time we are doing the minus. Okay, so in the first time if you do the minus, like 3 minus or 5 minus 1, it will become what? 4. And if you iterate 0 to 4, it will print the 5 times. Next time if I equal to 2, it will minus the 2. So it will go up to 3 times only, 2 times only. Next time 1 times only. Next time 0 times only. Like that it will work. Okay. Okay. Let me go to the next. Okay. But before going to anywhere, let me minimize it. And once we minimize, let me come here. So if you see here, this is the third patterns. Okay, so we have already discussed the fifth patterns. Let me discuss the sixth patterns. Okay, so if you discuss, this is the sixth patterns. What we are doing here? So this is the same. We are printing the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In the same way, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just instead of a star, we have to write the I or J. So you have to decide what you have to write. Okay, but make sure it will start with the 1 only. It will start with the 1 only. It will not start with the 0. That things you have to keep in your minds. Okay, so what we can do? What we can do? So what we can do is, there is lots of the way to do that. Okay, for example, we have to do that. So what we can do, we can go to the Eclipse, and I will tell you these things in some other way. Okay, what we can do. So let me copy this pattern 5. Okay, and let me paste it here, and let me change the name to the 6. And what we are doing, we are iterating the I equal to 1, I less than equal to 5, I plus plus, correct, int j equal to 0. So I don't want to iterate with the 0, I will iterate with the 1. But what I will do here is, I will go j less than equal to 5 minus I minus 1. One more minus I will do here only. Okay, and then after I will print the star, and instead of the star I don't want a star. So what I will do, I want j. Okay, so every time it will print the j. Let me show you the output. Oh my god, wrong output, because we have not changed the method name. So it should be 6. Okay, and once I run again, you can see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Why like that? Why like that? So why like that is, if you iterate this loop, okay, how it's working. So what is I equal to 1, I less than equal to 5, I plus plus, and j equal to 1, j less than equal to 5, minus I minus 1, and j plus plus, right? So what will happen? I equal to what right now? 5. Okay, let me show you the output also. So what we have to do, we have to go up to 5. So this is started with the 1. So 1 printed, 2 printed, 3 printed, but here is doing the minus, but instead of doing the minus we have to do the plus. Okay, sometimes the peoples are getting confused, so I am just building your concept, like you have to think in the every way. If you do the minus, it will not print up to that. Already you are doing one minus here, which is row, and again you are doing one more minus, then what will happen? It will go 2 down. So you have to increment it up to 5 times. So for that we have to add. Okay, now if you run, you can get the proper output. Okay, let me show you, okay, through the code also. So I will go here and I will show you. This is the output. So this is the reverse number basically, and Aryan and friends are very fond of the patterns, and they are given integer n, they want to reverse n. So if n equal to 3, you have to print 1 to 3, 1 to 1. Okay, if it is 5, you have to print the 5 times. If it is 4, you have to print the 4 times. If it is 7, you have to print up to 7. What we can do, paste your code here, right? And what is the n we have? Give here, replace 5 with n, 5 with n, that's it. And they want a space, so you have to make sure you have to maintain the space also, right? Once you maintain the space, just go this side and maximize your code, and you can see your output. Okay, so this is your code basically. If you run this code, this is the simple logic we have to put, n minus I minus 1 plus, and it's successfully submitted. You can submit it also. Okay, once you submit gets successful, right? That's it. You want, right? You want to submit only. So this is the live coding you have to do. Like what are the practical C you are doing, those you have to improve yourself only. No one will help you in that. You have to think something logically, like how it will incrementing, how it's decrementing, all those things. For example, if you see here, what we have thought is, if you see this example, what we are doing, we are starting with 1 and going up to 5. Okay, so and every time we are decreasing it to 4 times, to 3 times, to 4 times. So based on the row only, we have to decrement, right? Then only we can achieve those issues. Okay, so I hope you understood. I have shown you through the coding also. So whenever you are working in the whenever interviewer asks you the question to do in your notepad or online coding platforms, you can do it. Okay, so if in your own system you can write like that code. If not your own system, you are doing work in any coding platforms, that time you can use it. Okay, here if I try to pass the n value also, I can pass here, but not required. Okay, because I am already showing you here, so through that you can understood, like passing a value n, and based on that value only we can doing the operations on that. Okay, thank you so much.